Okay, now we're going to make an embossing die, and this is even faster than making a stamp. So again, we're going to open our clamp, and I'm going to use an image here that I took from the negative sheet that we got in the pack. Before I put it in my clamp though, I'm going to use the black spacer that we got in the embossing pocket. I've got my negative ready to use. I'm going to get out my gel pack. So I'm keeping them in the box till I'm ready to use them. Now, this is a different way around, okay? I'm going to use the gel pack so that the word image pack is in reverse. So I can read image pack, I can't read image pack, so I'm turning it over, and I'm going to take my artwork and put it face down. Now, there are different ways of doing this depending on what your text is and if you want to deboss or emboss, and we'll show you that later. So I'm just going to give that a good press to spread out the gel, and I'm going to put this under the light for 1 minute. Okay, so our minute's up. I'm going to take it out of the clamp, and we can see our design in there. I'm just going to quickly put on my gloves again. Now, just while I'm doing that, if you're making a text embossing die, then you would want to print out your artwork so that it's back to front, so you can't read it. And there's a picture of that in the instructions as well. But I'm doing the same as I did with the stamp, just cutting around the edge. You can see there's a lot less gel in here. So if you do ever get mixed up, then you can tell that this is embossing because there's less gel in it, it's thinner. And again, I'm just going to peel the top off. And I need my washing up liquid. Excuse me. And again, just brush away any remaining liquid. When you have fine designs, you just want to make sure you get out all the liquid from the spaces, from the O's and the A's, because if you have any left in there, when you post-expose it, that will harden. The best embossing designs, when you're creating your own, are ones that are quite bold and where you do have a little bit of space between the lines. Okay, now we're going to post-expose it. So put our embossing die in a little bit of water again, under the lights for 2 minutes, exactly as we did for the stamp. Now, in your pack with the embossing gel packs, you also got a piece of rubber, and we'll show you what to do with that in just a moment. Let's just have a look at our die. There we are. So we have our embossing die, and we're going to press it into some card. You can use any embossing machine. With the Cuttlebug, we're going to take plates A and plates B, and we're going to put a couple of pieces of card underneath. But you know, you can obviously play around with this to get the effect that you prefer. So I'm going to put the piece of rubber that you got in the kit on top of the card there, and that's going to help get a good impression. That's the card that I want to impress into, and then my die on top. Now I could spritz this actually to give a finer impression. I'm not going to do that right now. And I'm just going to put another piece on top just to add a little bit more thickness. So, B, and then I'm just going to put this through. And as I said, you can use any embossing machine. It's just a question of finding the right sandwich. And on the CD, you have a few different sandwiches and different advice. Okay, so there's our